How do you get credit lines for your business? Well, in this training, we're going to talk about credit lines and the best credit lines you can get to start and grow your business. We're going to talk about credit lines you can get even as a brand new startup business. We're going to talk about how to get approved even if you have no collateral. And we'll talk about credit lines you can get even if you have no verifiable cash flow. Plus, I'm going to show you how to get approved with 0% intro rates. Along the way, I'm going to give you my best tips and tactics to get the most money at the best terms. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to get you access to our funding vault with 27 killer ways to get money to grow your business. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. Credit lines. So credit lines are very typically elusive. And the reason for that is because a lot of the best and most popular credit lines are offered through SBA. And the problem with SBA credit lines is you need to have really good personal credit, really well-established business credit, as well as have verifiable cash flow for years of tax returns and collateral to offset the debt. Look, a lot of business owners don't have that, which is why they struggle to get credit lines when they really need them to help grow their business. This is why I found that the best program out there to get credit lines is a program called Credit Line Hybrid. With Credit Line Hybrid, you can get credit lines even when you typically can't qualify for many other types of financing. So with Credit Line Hybrid, it's a no-doc financing. That means you don't need to provide bank statements. That means you don't need to provide tax returns. So even if you're a brand new business that doesn't have income documentation, you're still able to get approved. Plus, these credit lines are unsecured. So unlike SBA credit lines where you actually need some kind of collateral to offset the lender's risk, with these, you don't need any kind of assets to serve as collateral to offset the lender's risk. That means that you're able to get approved even as a new business, even if you don't have any assets that you can pledge as collateral. Plus, you can get 0% intro rates on these credit lines for up to 18 months. So that means when you really need your payments to stay low, they can stay low, and you can take cash out of these credit lines at 0%. It's exactly why they're called Credit Line Hybrid, because you get the benefit of credit cards where you can get 0% rates for up to 18 months, and you get the benefit of credit lines where you can take the cash out. You combine those two, and being able to take cash out at 0% is very, very, very powerful. Now, all you need to qualify for Credit Line Hybrid is good personal credit, typically a 680, 700 credit score or higher. They don't want to see any derogatory items in your credit reports within the last 6 months. They look at the number of inquiries you have, and that's going to limit the amount of cash that you actually can get on these credit lines. So you really preferably should have less than 6 inquiries in the last 6 months in your credit reports, and you also want to have lower utilization. The balances on your credit cards now in relation to the limits should be less than 40% for you to be able to get maximum funding. Now, here's one of the best parts about Credit Line Hybrid. Even if you don't qualify, even if your personal credit isn't good, you can use the credit of a guarantor instead. So maybe you have a family member, maybe you have a friend or potential investor, somebody that wants to be part of helping you grow the business. They can actually use their collateral or their credit to serve as collateral to be able to qualify. So that means even if you don't have good personal credit, you can rely on somebody around you, their credit profile and score quality in order to get approved. And look, 75% of business owners use money from family and friends to get their business off the ground. So with Credit Line Hybrid, it's an easier way to tap in to the money from your network without relying on them to give you cash, because you're able to use their credit as collateral instead. And here's one of the other best parts about Credit Line Hybrid. A lot of the credit lines that you're getting through this program report to the business credit reporting agencies. So what that means is it means not only are you getting $50, $100, even $150,000 in funding through this program, but you're also able to build business credit at exactly the same time. And by building your business credit, that opens the door to make it easier for you to get other kind of financing, even get all kinds of revolving credit cards and credit lines without personal guarantees and without personal credit checks. So Credit Line Hybrid is one of the best ways to be able to get in credit lines and tap in to credit lines for your business. And don't forget, you can get them as a startup. You can get them with no cash flow verification. You can get them with no collateral requirements as well. So if you'd like to get approved, go to creditsuite.com/getfunding. That's creditsuite.com/getfunding, or give us a call for a free consultation. On that consultation call, 3 very specific things will happen. First, we'll do a fundability assessment to figure out what might be wrong with your fundability that could get you denied, help you get that fixed so you have the best chance of getting approved. We're also going to get your business credit reports with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian, go over those with you and give you tips and tactics to build your business credit so you can qualify for even more money without a personal guarantee and credit check. And we're also going to do a funding qualification. We'll talk to you about credit line hybrid, as well as many other kinds of loans and credit lines that you may qualify for now. So to get that free consultation, give us a call at 877-600-2487. That's 877-600-2487. You can also email us info@creditsuite.com or schedule your consult online at creditsuite.com/consult. And don't forget to grab our Funding Vault. Our Funding Vault has 27 killer ways that you can get money to start and grow your business, and you can grab that at creditsuite.com/27 ways. That's creditsuite.com/27 ways. So if you got value from this training, make sure you like and subscribe, and keep your eye out on our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get money to start and grow your business.